Guess it's showtime.
It's a
Beautiful day in the neighborhood. For a neighbor, would you be mine? Could you be mine?
It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood. A neighborly
Day for a beauty.
Would you be mine?
Could you be mine?
I have
Always wanted to have a neighbor just like you.
I've always
Wanted to live in the neighborhood with you. So
Let's make the most of this
beautiful day
since we're together.
together.
Let's
Might as well say,
would you be mine?
could you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Hey, all right. What's up, my COVID-19 neighbors? Al McQueen, Rob George, Christy Hoy, Caroline tuning in. Good to see you. Mr. Rogers. All right, you guys love it. It's cool. So I thought I'd change up my persona a little bit today, right? You've been missing on a lot of shows. Timmy Hicks, yes, you have. How'd you like my COVID-19 Mr. Rogers opening there, buddy, huh? Right, because we're all neighbors, right? We're all stuck in this crap together, but some people think I'm a little, over the top and kind of crazy. I don't know where they get these ideas. It's unbelievable, right? I wish I could say we're living in a world of make-believe, but we're not. The shit that's happening all around us is for real. Believe me when I tell you. Thank you, baby. I love you too. Yeah, so sultry. What's up, man? So, welcome to a fantastic Friday edition of Inside the Box. I'm Boston Tommy. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Rick Lovin, what's up, my man? Going to talk about a little stuff that you mentioned yesterday. I kind of did some research after I talked to you last time. Let's see, what is going on today? Okay, well, of course, the pandemic movie debate, that's what Rick kind of talked with me a little bit about when I watched his live stream yesterday. What's going on with it? Is it legit? Hey, Pete, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Are the credentials real? Who's behind it all? What does it mean? My main thing is really, why do they keep taking it down? Okay, think about that for a minute. We'll get back to it. What else we got here? There's a continuing fight against the lockdown. Nevertheless, yesterday they did free that salon owner down there in Texas. And, of course, I think today all the salons are open in Texas. God bless Texas right there. Huh? That would have been a good opening theme right there. Okay, what else? Okay, another big story I definitely want to talk about. Hi, Shalky. How are you? Good to see you, my brother. Kansas City, Missouri, the Bible Belt. Have you heard this? Have you read anything about this? That the government is requiring churches to register their parishioners, to cough up their names and their information where they live so they can keep track of them. For what? Have you heard about this? Okay, yeah, we'll definitely talk about that. And, of course, the Dems are pushing a big wish list right now that they kind of have some time to fool around. They got which one of the things they're going to propose, you just wouldn't believe. I mean, probably won't believe most of the crap they're going to propose, but, hey, anybody who's a Dem out there, please tune in. Let's hear from you. I want to know. In the meantime, it is Fantastic Friday, so anybody want to talk about anything in particular before I start going on a rant right here? How was everybody's Thursday? Let's see what we got here. Twilight Zone. Yeah, okay, I got you. All right, Jenna Jenkins is watching. How you doing? Yeah, my sister's saying that's bullshit out there in Kansas. It is, yeah. Rick, hype, good marketing. Yeah, man. Listen, I don't know what's going on out there in Kansas. I don't want to say I want to start with that one right there. I thought maybe we'd talk a little bit about this pandemic thing. Hi, Jenna. How are you? Steve Vance, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Is everybody now familiar with or has seen a clip of or some of or read something about this Plandemic, the movie? So my buddy Steve Lovin, who's on here, he's talking about, to do your research and look up the director, whose name is what, Mickey Willis or something like this. I looked him up. I checked it out. Oh, wait, Tim Hicks, he planted 19 trees for one family member. Never planted a tree before. Well, good for you, bro. That's a great thing to do, plant trees. I love planting any kind of plants. Hey, Matt the Bulldog Schmidt, what's up, bro? How you doing? He's watching. Thanks for tuning in. So I looked him up, and, he does have some kind of mystic background. I don't know, a new age kind of funky, weird stuff. And maybe some of his stuff was not up my alley, so to speak, that I would necessarily follow him 100%. But hey, I just watched a video called Planet of the Humans by, of all people, Michael Moore, which really exposes the hoax of the environmental movement. Who would have thunk? Okay, so I'm not a big fan of Michael Moore's stuff, but his latest is on point with me, and they couldn't believe it. That's why he made the documentary. He went in thinking one thing and found out it was something else. Okay, it's a farce. The solar energy, the wind, it's not going to replace fossil fuel. It's a joke. It's a wish. It's never going to happen, at least not anytime soon, the way they're trying to push it down our throats, as the government has a bad habit of doing. Pushing stuff down your throat. You know what I'm saying? So I looked him up and, of course, did a little research on Dr. Mikovits, too. You know, I think she was actually arrested. They claim she stole some stuff. She says that's not why. You know, there's a big conspiracy theory going on there. She seems kind of credible to me for the most part. You know, again, you have to make up your own mind. But in my mind, the message that she's pushing is very much anti what's going on right now coming out of the mouths of the health care establishment. She's 180 degrees from what they're talking about. She says they're full of bullshit and they're hurting people. And they designed it to be that way. So, you know, whether or not you're a conspiracy theorist or whether or not you believe it, all I know is that all of a sudden Google and, you know, Facebook is in the business of virology and epidemiology, and they're taking shit down. When anybody starts removing things for you to read to make up your own mind, that kind of sways me to want to see more of that. Because what are you trying to hide? You see what I'm saying? So I'm just going to leave that right there for now, but I hope everybody does get a chance to look at that material. Rick, I hope you get to see that too, because even though you're Christian, I don't know, I wouldn't say it's necessarily non-Christian what they're saying in that particular video. Maybe his background is, but you have to look. It's kind of like, you know, people criticize a guy like, say, Rush Limbaugh, right? They've never even seen his show. But they call him all kinds of names, racist, misogynist. He's got 43 million viewers a day. But you're going to trash talk him. You never even heard his fucking show, not even once. You can't do it. You have no credibility if you don't check it out. Okay, Pete Megel, I've seen it. See her interview with London Real, okay? I sent it to you. I know, I know, Breed. I saw. Thanks for I appreciate getting that, right? Censorship makes something seem truthful. That's right, bro. Good point, Rick Lovin. That's why my point is about the bait and switch, predictable programming. I got you, bro. Yeah. Also a technique used by, you know, media people, i.e. those people, to get you to pay attention. But they're not the one pulling it down. So who's up to what? You know what I'm saying? Are we getting to the point we can't believe anything anymore? Are you guys just going to tune in to me because I don't tell lies? Love it. Emily Yarbrough, how you doing, baby? Good to see you. Nice to see you. All right, anybody else got any other fun stuff? My buddy, the Candy Man, he planted 19 trees. Never planted a tree before. What kind of trees, by the way, bro? I didn't ask you that. Anything in particular? And where? In somebody's yard? 19 trees? You know, hi, Em. Good to see you. What did you do that was interesting? What is your Friday shaping up to be like? Bumped into my buddy Bo coming out of Albertsons. He's going camping. So it's good to see people getting out and about finally. Things are opening up still. And, of course, the government's still, you know, pushing against anything that happened right there. Let's see. I think they were aspens. Okay. Akram tuning in. What's up, bro? Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate you watching. It's Fun Friday. You can pick the subject matter if you like. Let's see. Blacklisted News is a great source. All right. Pete's definitely a conspiracy guy. He comes up with some great sources to look at. I have to admit it. My aunt's dad has 2 acres of land, doing a lot of landscaping on the property. Okay, I got you. Emily says, I rode my bike today. Fabulous. I just saw Sarah Brooks riding down Ustick a minute ago. All right. Made a TikTok. What is a TikTok? Is that like some kind of video? You want to play some pool and see us, guys? Akram. The bar is closed right now, but we're going to do it soon. You can come see us anytime, right? It's Christy. Say yard again. Yard, baby. But for you, yard. She loves that. It's craziness. All right. So, look. First of all, let me just mention this, too. Right now, you know, there wasn't a lot today on sort of mainstream outlets about the COVID other than what we've already been regurgitating, and we kind of know where we're at, and we're waiting to see what happens. Of course, the mainstream media is just saying, oh, it's a dismal failure. The opening is going to cause deaths. What do you mean failure? We barely even opened yet. It's like phase 1, halfway through it, a week in. Come on, stop it. TikTok is short videos, usually funny or silly. Oh, okay, kind of like my stuff. Maybe I'm a TikTok guy. I don't know. But so anyway, my fear is that, of course, while they still push their narrative every day about rising numbers, you got to stay at home, wear your masks, you shouldn't be opening, and all that crap, the rest of the media is moving on to other stories. Hi, Kim Painter. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. My husband surprised me with flowers and a new Ninja Foodie. That's Caroline down there in Georgia. Well, Scotty, attaboy. I like to see it, right? You got to take care of my sister down there, that Ninja Foodie grill. Let me know how that goes, all right? I heard it was pretty good. We bought the Emerald it's a toaster oven, a air fryer, and I just dehydrated some apples today. That was the first. Randolph, what's up, my brother? How are you? Watch your video today. You got some good videos going, bro. I'd like to have you on my show. I'm working on some apparatus to do that, and when I do, you'll be on for sure. You make good videos. I like them. They're live, too. I love live. You can do live. It's all about live, right? All right, anybody else doing anything fun out there want to talk about? Let's see. Hi, baby. Nice to see you, Kim. Thanks for tuning in. So, I get a little concerned now that we'll become a little more complacent and they'll be able to slide some crap in under the radar when we're not looking, change some gun laws somewhere. Okay, Emily, I'm obsessed with my Instant Pot. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that, right? It's great. Acronym, you can go to the store but not camping or fishing. No, you go camping, bro. I got friends that are going. Some campgrounds aren't open, but did you know in Idaho, so many places you can go camping where you don't need a campground. Believe it when I tell you. Instapot, I heard, is fabulous. We don't own one, but we're interested in it. We have, crock pots, which I thought was similar, Tim Hicks, my dad is showing me a Tucker Carlson interview about a guy that seemed to show with data that 6 states that didn't enforce social distancing had no noticeable difference in COVID cases to the ones that did. Have I heard of this? Of course I've heard of this, bro. You could go on and on with these kind of stories. Believe me when I tell you. All right? I mean, you could just take what was it? It was New York City, and it was another big city. I don't know if it was like Dallas or Houston, or, actually it could be LA. LA and New York. Populations are similar, density and all that, right? Not even close in terms of numbers. So what was the main differences? That's what we ought to be focusing on. How does it get spread, and how do we prevent it the best? Cuomo, he just comes out every day, the loss of any human life. Okay, this brings up something I'm going to call, because I'm tired of all this anti-social distancing bullshit. All right? We shouldn't be social distancing. It's unnatural and it doesn't do anything. Hi, Lisa Vertrees, Sandy Russo. Good to see Sandy back in Lowe's the other day. She's back in action, full swing. Lovely to see her. They're weaponizing compassion a little bit on the left, as far as I'm concerned. Like all they have to do is say they care more than you, or accuse you of wanting to kill grandma or wanting to kill your fellow man because you don't want to wear a mask or you don't want to stay locked in your house anymore. You care more about money because you want to get your fucking job back. They weaponizing compassion is the new thing. It's called moral narcissism. Have you heard of this? It's coined by an article today. I heard this on, I didn't hear Rush's show, but when I was starting my truck, I heard a clip, and it had to do with that, and I thought, I've been thinking this for a long time. Moral narcissism. Okay, don't get caught up in that. Don't let people tell you they're better than you just because they say they are. Stop. Okay, it's awful humans need contact. Of course they do, Em, and I saw you were really jonesing for something lately, huh, baby? It's all good. When I see you, I'll hug the crap out of you. You better believe it. Weaponized compassion is a common tool on the left. They've been doing it for a long time, very emotionally manipulative. Yes, bro, it is. It's time we put a stop to this nonsense, okay? Now, I've heard you should just go ahead and shame them because they shame you. They try to make you feel guilty because you want to kill someone, because you're not wearing a mask, or you're not staying home. You're going back to work. You hate people. Big Al McQueen, we should all go camping together. That would be a blast, and do a live stream. The bottom line in not do whatever vaccines they try are waiting to find. You're a little broken up there, but I'm not kind of clear what you're saying there. Yeah, well, listen, there is no vaccine right now for any virus that we have. There's no guarantee. The only guarantee is herd immunity. That's the only real solution we got. We should take it. We should do it. Okay, Pete Magel, people have to vaccinate their kids to attend school. The idea is that unvaccinated kids are a threat to everyone else. Think about this. If the vaccines work and your kid is vaccinated, how is someone, else a threat? I would say that they're not, bro. In other words, you're saying if other people who feel like they need a vaccine get one, what do they care if you get one? I totally agree. That's how I look at it, right? I'm not going to have anybody force me to take any fucking vaccine or anything for any reason, ever. Period. I'm going down with a fight. And Akram said, even if they find one, I won't take it. I don't blame you, bro, and I'll back you up, and I won't make you take it. That's how I feel about that. There's no doubt in my mind. Okay, but we're a long way off, but listen, they're still talking about such things. You know, I heard, that New York and New Jersey were planning for mass vaccine. I don't know how they're going to do this, but, this whole concept that you have to wait until your risk is mitigated to 0% of catching the virus means you're never going back to work. Because there is no zero risk, period, in life. And people die every damn day. And, right now, they're saying maybe the numbers are going to go up higher than I've been saying. It's kind of like the flu. It could be worse than the flu, number-wise, All right, Al McQueen, I'm down. I'll get a shit ton of tequila. You get a shot of tequila, you mean, right? Yeah. I've had all the anthrax vaccines. Nothing is killing me. I know I got you, baby. Listen, I'm just saying some of this is beyond ridiculousness, and it's a violation of your civil rights and your constitutional rights. Lots of lawsuits are being filed on behalf of Americans right now. It's a beautiful thing. But in the meantime, we just need to get back to work. Okay, so don't let anybody scare you. They're starting to get the message. You got the power of the voting booth. You get rid of these bums. You go vote them out of office, quick. I'm not voting for my governor again. He hasn't even done anything outlandishly bad, but I'm disappointed with him. Okay, problem with vaccines, we don't know what's in it. So much they can put whatever they want. That's right. That's what this woman is saying on that Plandemic, the movie kind of thing. Yeah. What's up, Psycho? Thanks for tuning in, bro. Good to see you. So that's my whole point. We don't know what's in it. And they're just going to tell you you're not a doctor, so you don't need to know it. Even if they told you, you wouldn't understand it. You just take it because they know what's good for you. Nobody knows what's better for your health than they do. It's just your body, right? All right, let's see. CDC on website states that the flu vaccine is only 10%. Yes, I've heard 40%. Doesn't even matter. It's irrelevant. Shay Lee, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Okay, yes, camping would be fun, baby. I think if we all went camping, that would be a blast, huh? An outside the box, inside the box camping trip. I love it. Tim Hicks, even if vaccines are effective, making them mandatory is ridiculous. We don't make everybody eat vegetables or exercise. Exactly. However, bro, you remember Bloomberg when he was the mayor of New York? Tried to mandate, or he did. He tried to pass that law limiting the size of sodas because he knew you shouldn't have so much sugar. Yeah, well, that fucking flopped. Even though he was probably right to some degree, you can't mandate it. It's not going to happen. Okay, Emily Yarbrough, contact, sunshine, activities, what's good for us. Baby, listen, I'm all about El Natural, and I can't argue with any of that. I'm all about it. I back you up on that. Yes, Tim Hicks, it's stupid. But some people have this in their head that they know better than you do. They are smarter than you. They've read more books than you. And they've been doing it longer than you. And you just don't know. Okay? You just hold on to your Bible and your guns. Okay? They better be glad we got a Bible with the gun. They'd be hurting right now if I had my way. Sick, I got no patience for it. None. All right, so, and hey, I opened with Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. This is as neighborly as it's getting, people, okay? Just had a guy in line behind me saying Walmart shouldn't let people in without a mask. I turned and told him that he was scared he could stay home. Well, hey, I mean, I don't know what else to tell them. You know what? I will stay home. I won't go to Walmart. I won't spend my money there. Walmart will see a steep decline in revenues if they try to play that shit. I'm telling you right now, that's what's going to happen. At some point, people are sick of it. They're tired of it, okay? It doesn't make sense. The science is just gone here now, people. There's no more science involved. There's no more, we're going to follow the data. The data is going to determine what we do. Why do you think the president doesn't have these daily meetings anymore? There's nothing more to be said. We kind of know what's going on. We know what we got to do, and we're going to do it. And the chips are going to fall, and the buck's going to stop, and that's what's going to happen, and he's willing to do it. The Dems have held him back. No plan. Nothing but criticizing all the time. Al Gore. Every day is going to be like a 9/11. 2,000 new cases a day. Blah, blah, fucking blah. Al Gore and his phony hoax. You people know the money he fleeced you guys off of talking about renewable energies and how it was going to change the world. Nonsense. Hokey pokey. Stop it. Stop thinking everybody's evil because they want to use fossil fuels. We're humans. We're trying to find better ways and cleaner ways. We will. When somebody does, I guarantee they're the next millionaire. Elon Musk got the right idea, and he came out and said locking people in their houses is stupid. My favorite billionaire now. Why the heck Gates has a say in this? Gates is not a medical guy, but I don't know why they think he has a say in this. I don't know why. He's like the Wizard of Oz, this guy. He knows nothing about medicine. He knows as much about medicine as I do. I can read books. I can study some immunology and virology books. I can watch some videos. He funded this organization so he could get out of his whole, this isn't a monopoly. Because remember, he was convicted of creating monopoly with his company Microsoft. You remember that? He's a capitalist pig. That's who he is. But either way, he was admired for changing computers and changing the world last century. Now he's more like reviled, going around telling everybody they need to get vaccinated before we can get back to his normal, right? Come on. Ridiculousness. All right, well, look, I don't want to get too late along here. I got some funny stuff I want to go through, and I definitely want to talk about this. I don't know if anybody's heard this story here in Kansas City about the city government, state government down over there. Wish my brother from Kansas City was tuned in. Requiring churches to turn over the names and addresses of the people in their churches. Has anybody heard about this? Shay Lee, he's about population control. Yes, he is. The whole point of the shutdown was to slow the spread, not to overwhelm the hospitals. Right. Now it's turned into shutting down the country for several months to even a year until the deaths are essentially gone. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Plenty of shit going on. People are afraid to even go to the hospital for all the other things they need to. So those people are dying. Either way, it's a lot of death. It is fucked up, bro. But we're going to come out of it because we're smart. We're going to go back to work. Forget about it. Take the same precautions you always take and get back to work. That's all you got to do. What do you think of this? This is very scary, by the way, if these churches are giving in and handing over the names and addresses of their parishioners. For what reason? And to who? And in the name of what law? What authority do they have for them to cause them to make them do it? Or what? They can't open for business with God? You know, you're going around telling God he needs to hand over the names? Is that what's going on there in Kansas City? It is fucking outrageous. Unbelievable. You guys should be outraged at this. It's incredible. I'm not much of a church goer, but I'm a God-fearing man. I believe in Jesus, and I definitely believe in freedom of religion. This would be the same if they were doing it in a mosque. You can't go around and just make people give their names and addresses because you want to keep track of them. Because what, you're afraid, or you don't trust them, or you want to get rid of them? What's your intent? You want to talk about outrageous, man. This is the most outrageous and egregious thing I think I've seen to date. After arresting people for just going to work, this one's next in line right there. So keep your eyes open for that. Don't become complacent, okay? Just because the mainstream media is trying to shift some focus, I know they're talking about, the general Flynn and all that, and then the people behind that getting into. I know they're talking about conspiracies there and prosecutors. I know they're moving on to other things. Anything to distract you, shiny. That's what they want. Meantime, they're fucking you. They're screwing you. Okay, listen, so before I don't want to get too late here before we go. I wanted to talk about, so every day, remember when I mentioned sometime earlier this week about I'm sick of the damn media every day. We're all in this together. We're in this alone together. And I thought, alone together? That's a fucking oxymoron. Every day, that's your push line. You've got an oxymoron. So today, in honor of the idiots in the mainstream media, I thought we'd run down some of these oxymorons that are out there, okay? Let's just, first of all, everybody know what an oxymoron is, right? Two words put together that seem to be the exact opposite. A lot of times it's a verb and a noun, but not always. There's actually one word, oxymorons, like bittersweet, you know? I know that something can be bitter and sweet at the same time. Maybe that's what it means, but just bitter and sweet, exact opposites, right? All right, let me see what we got here. Alone together being the first one here on the list. You got to be fucking kidding me. If I hear that again, not just that, we're all in this together, the millionaires. Yeah, they got so much money, they don't want to open up. They got money. They got everything they need. Don't care about us. All right, what do we got? There's bittersweet. Let's see. Civil War. Okay, that's always for a long time been one of my favorites. Yeah. How about this one? He's clearly misunderstood. How are you clearly misunderstood? I don't know. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's see. Cruel kindness, yeah. Deafening silence. I kind of like that one. That one's kind of an interesting oxymoron, right? The gist of it being that the silence is so prevalent that it numbs you like it's a loud noise numbing you, right? That's kind of crazy. Okay, yeah, Shaylee, the church thing, yeah. Divide and conquer, yes, I know, bro. I don't know what the pastors are doing. I don't know, baby, but I hope they're doing something. Lady reopened her bar in Caldwell. Well, good for her. Misty Morgan, how you doing, baby? Good to see you. Yep, facts over fear. That's what we got going on here. Boycott 5G. Yeah, okay. Slows our cells from absorbing oxygen. That's a whole nother subject, Pete, but we'll talk about that. It is a good one. I've heard about this. We are just like you, he said from his yacht. Yeah, there you go, bro. All right. Al McQueen, Jumbo Shrimp. That's a good one, bro. Jumbo Shrimp, definitely an oxymoron. Anybody else got any here that won't be on this list? I don't know. Look at that's a definite maybe. I thought that one was pretty good. Let's see what else we got here. The dull roar. Let's see, even odds. I give even odds. How do you give even odds? I don't, yeah. How about this is one of my favorite in the construction industry. I'll give you an exact estimate of what it's going to cost. Exact estimate, okay? Let's see what I see here. Freezer burn, friendly takeover. That's kind of a good one right there. Friendly takeover, that's a good one. The guest host. That's funny because I have guest hosts on the show. Icy Hot. Hell, they got the Army Intelligence, Stephen Vance. Hey, that's a shot at the Army, bro. I hope you're a veteran when you say shit like that. Come on, man. All right. Oh, here's Jumbo Shrimp. Yep, that's good. Yep. Let's see. Lead Balloon. That's a pretty good one. How about Living Dead? Some of these are in our lexicon every day. There's TV shows, Living Dead, such things, Let's see. He's just laughing at Pete. I got you. All right. Let's see. Living sacrifices. What else we got here? Negative growth. Yeah. Negative income. These are crazy. Old news. That's funny. I like that. What was it? A new classic. How do you have a new classic? That's kind of funny, too. All right. Keep them coming. If you guys got them. So far, I've had a couple good ones from you guys. Let's see. Here's a good one right here. Listen, I was looking around the paperwork. I found the original copy. How do you have the original copy? Oh, this one. Plastic glasses. Plastic glasses at dollar store all day long, man. All right, let's see. Let's see, Pete Mago. Pete, you going off the... Let's see. One dark night in the middle of the day, two dead boys came out to play. Back, they faced each other, drew their swords and shot each other. What? Is that supposed to be an oxymoron poem? Which, oxymorons are used quite a bit in poems, by the way. Here's a good one right here. Pretty ugly. Is she ugly? Oh, yeah, she's pretty ugly. How you pretty and ugly at the same time? How about same difference? Yep, it's the same difference, yeah. Small crowd. There you go. Soft rock, there's another one, right? Okay. Here, let me get over here. Let me check these out. This is a different set of them right here. That's a fine mess you got us into. I don't know what a fine mess is, but there you go. A little pregnant. These are kind of things that don't make sense right here. You know what I'm saying? What else you got right here? Let's see. Let me do a couple more here. What is it? Working vacation. Yeah, come on. You're either on vacation or you're working. You don't have working vacation. It's silly. Let's see. Affordable housing. Yeah, that's kind of an oxymoron not by design, but by necessity of just what's happening right now, you know. Let's see. Almost alone together. Yeah, they got that one on this list too. I can't stand that. That just drives me nuts right there. Okay, these ones aren't as funny as these. These are funnier here. Let's see what we got up here. Sweet sorrow, yeah, you know, unbiased opinion. There you go. There's me, the oxymoron, the unbiased opinion, right? There you go, right there. All right, well, I guess I've had enough of these right here. Working vacation, the wise fool. Yeah, good. So listen, I don't really have an assignment for next week, but I'm hoping by next week, at least I'm going to have all my previous episodes, including this one, up to date on a YouTube channel, Boston Tommy YouTube channel. I'll have them uploaded there this weekend, so you guys can go there for reference if you have to, or if you're just trying to show people or send people to, you know, go see some of my previous work to see if we can get them to join in and have some fun with us every day at 6 o'clock, okay? Listen, I love you guys. I want you to have a fucking fabulous weekend. Pete, why do they call it a building even after it's built? I don't know. That's a mystery, one we can talk about. Fixing to get ready, my sister says. That's one of them southern things down there in Georgia. And I'm fixing to whoop your ass, right? Go get me a switch, Cherry Lily. I'm about to whip the tar out of you. Okay, so have fun this weekend. Do something outside the box. Tell us all about it on Monday. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And while you're inside your box, think outside the box. It's almost opened all the way, and we're going to have fun even after that, okay? And be good to each other, all right? And remember, above all else, we all make choices. We just have to live with them. Have a great weekend.